Hello everyone. Uh, I hope everyone can hear me. So, welcome to today's webinar. We'll do like an introduction for the FCMS product, and we'll go through the different account types and with their features. And first of all, we'll let Leonie do a company introduction, and after that, we'll go through the training. Leonie, could you please share your screen? So.
Yes, okay, I will now share my screen. Can you see my screen and hear me?
Yes, you can see.
Oh,
Yes, you can see your screen. Go ahead.
sorry. Yeah, it's okay. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our technical training webinar today. And hope you all have a nice coffee to start a new day. And this webinar will introduce our FCMS product and show how our FCMS make management easier and safer. And this webinar will cover several practical scenarios. So if you already have an account, feel free to log in and follow along with the simple steps, and it may help you get more familiar with our platform. And if you don't have an account yet and just here to learn about our product, you are really welcome too. And please feel free to ask any question you may have. And if you are interested in our platform or product after the day, just leave us a message. We can set up an account for you after the webinar. And so let's get started. And I am Leonie, and I am a sales representative for the DACH region. And today, first, and let me introduce our company because today we have some new friends. So our Fanvil is founded in 2002, and we have more than 20 years of experience in SIP audio and video devices. We have 3 R&D centers and 3 factories, home and abroad. And so we can provide you different kinds of business like in community, transportation, healthcare, and so on. And we launched our sub-brand Linkview in 2022, which focusing on wireless product. And nowadays, our Fanvil has become the top 3 Chinese manufacturers of SIP audio and video terminals. And why we can be the top 3? Because we have more than 550 employees and more than half is focusing in technical and support. And because of that, we can build our business in over 130 countries and regions. To mention that last year, our terminal shipment exceeded 2 millions. And the growth of our company could be so fast because we have business around the world. We have over 1,000 sales partners and specialized dealers worldwide and local support on all 5 continents so that we can provide quick responses in English, Spanish, French, and so on, and technical support for 24 hours, 7 days service. And lastly, I would like to show you our Fanvil's product in the whole system. Nowadays, we have 6 product lines, including IP telephone and hotel telephone, and also healthcare and access control broadcasting product, and our Linkview product. All our devices can be deployed in our own management system called FCMS. But today we're gonna introduce our platform FCMS, which mainly for access control. And here is our video door phone and indoor station, which can manage on our platform. And for door phone, our products cover from entry level to high-end level. To meet your diverse needs, we can provide basic door phone like i60, and i62 only have one button, and physical buttons like from i63 to i67, which can support face recognition to unlock the door. Our office is also using this product in our front door. And here is our indoor station. All our products can support flexible UI design and easy deployment. And we are not only focusing on hardware, but also in software. So here is our platform, FCMS, and also have the Fanvil Link app to unlock the door to management on your mobile phone and so on. And also we have a kit for the villa and some one single room house and so on. So here is our product family of video door phone and indoor station. And now I will hand it over to our technical support, Ataf, to introduce more details of our FCMS platform.
Back. Let me share my screen for a moment. Can you see my screen? Clearly? Can you see my screen? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I'm Ataf. I'm working as a technical with Fanvil. So thank you so much for participating in today's online trainings on the FSMS product, and I will give you a detailed introduction of our Fanvil Cloud Management System, also known as FSMS, and how it helps agents and installers and property managers to improve efficiently and reduce the cost. So first step, so we're gonna talk about mainly we'll divide this content into three parts. So the first one is gonna be the product overview and the core advantages and the functions, application scenarios, and the payments and instructions. Through those four sections, we hope three sections. We hope that help you gain a more comprehensive understanding of the value of this FSMS and better promote it to use in future projects. So first thing is the first thing today. We're gonna talk about overview. So in general, FCMS or Fanvil Cloud Management System is a cloud platform we develop for small building in telecom and access control scenarios, designed specially for remote management and centralized deployments. When paired with the Fanvil Link app, it enables efficient interaction between the residents and the access control system, whether it's a device deployment, access authorization, or access control monitoring, and also for the log viewing. Everything can be completely through a single platform. It provides integrators with extremely high project compatibility and brings modern intelligence management tools to property management companies. Simultaneously, it delivers a superior living experience for the residents. So, FSMS supports multiple role collaboration, with each role having clearly defined permissions and responsibilities. For example, distributor can create installers accounts, assign licenses, and manage devices sources. So the distributor first need to add the the units to their account, and then create an account installer, and then assign the devices to the installer. So this is how it works. Installers are responsible for project deployment and daily maintenance and can create property accounts and resident data. Property managers focus on daily management, such as issuing temporary password, viewing door logs, opening logs, and sending notification. This heretical management system ensures platform security while improving collaboration efficiency. Okay, regarding the license, we offer different license policies depending on whether a room has an indoor station or not. Room or projects with indoor units receive a basic cloud service license, which includes 5 app accounts for free or charge. Room without room or projects without an indoor station are required to purchase the basic cloud license package to obtain the app accounts. Let's say if 5 accounts are insufficient, you can increase the number of the account through an expand license. All the account licenses are valid and indefinitely and do not expire. If you want to purchase a license, please contact one of our sales staff for more details. So we have like two. I will try to explain it again. We have like two licenses. We have the basic cloud service, which provides 5 accounts, and it never expires. And if you want to wish and expand to add another account, you need to purchase the expand account license, which give you one more. If you have an indoor station, you don't need the basic cloud service license. You get 5 for free. But if you don't have an indoor station in your project, you need to purchase the basic cloud service account license. Sorry. Now let's go through some example for the projects. Here, we categorize the FSMS into 3 main application scenarios: communities, villa, and offices. In the community scenario, we deploy E-series door units and indoor units at the main entrance, building the entrance and the residence units. Property management is handled remotely through FSMS in conjunction with the Fanvil Link app. Multi-role interaction is achieved, such as with the homeowners, visitors, and property manager personals. So this is an example. So you can see how the apartments. This is now a community scenario. So this is how we usually connect. And we have like a property manager who has like an account dedicated just for property management. So he can like view logs and assign passwords. And for the Fanvil link app, it can be like it can be used for the homeowners, like to open the door, view the logs, receive notifications if there is like a emergency. Also, the property manager can broadcast notification to the application telling them that there is like a power outage tomorrow or something. Anyway, if you want to like broadcast any message, it can be done from the property manager account. So as I already mentioned, the requirement for this project is going to be like a main entrance with the A68, the building 1 and 2 with the A64. The apartments, each apartments will have the E60 and the E504W, and the property manager will have the console, our console A320A, and one app for each apartment. So each apartments will use the Fanvil link app. So the distributor account should provide information to the installer. So the installer account, this is what the distributor should do to the, should assign to the installer. So it should create an installer account first, assign the devices to the installer, and assign licenses to the installer. This is the role of the distributor. Only create accounts. The distributor never creates a project or anything. You just need to assign create accounts, assign devices to installer, and assign licenses to installer. So this is how you create an installer from the distributor. As you can see here, in each page, you can see the role written above. Here it says this distributor, so you can distinguish between which account you are logging into. So to create account, you have to go to account, user, and then slide to choose reseller and installer, and then you can create an account. As you can see here, you can just add company name, country, and for not verifying library, it's once enabled, installers can add devices directly without going to the distributor. So this is really strict if you want to add if you want to allow the installer to directly add the MAC addresses without, because for example, if an installer in a normal scenario, if installer add a device MAC that it's not included in the distributor account, it will not allow you to add it. But once this option is new, if you enable this, you can add it directly without going through the distributor. So I hope this is clear. So once the installer account created on the app, the installer will receive an email to activate the account. So I think this is the normal procedure for this. So this is the interface for the installer account. As you can see again here in the page above, you can see that it switched from distributor to installer. It's a different account, a different overview, different options. So here we'll go through the assignment of license to the installer account. So you have to go to the account you created and click on the dollar icon, and this is where you assign accounts. How many accounts is gonna be assigned? Is it what type of license you're gonna assign? Is it cloud basic, or is it expand? The number and description. So, and also you'll have how many available licenses you still have. Okay, so this is the how the installer adds devices to the account. So all you need to do is go to device and Mac library, and then you can add the devices that you want to add to your project. So you, you can do like a bulk import. If you have many devices, you can just upload the file directly. You can, if you want a template, you can just click export and you will get a template. So once you add it, just make sure the units has the latest firmware. So because sometimes the old firmware, it will always show it's offline. Make sure it has the latest firmware, and also make sure to reboot the units if you have any issues. So if you have any issues with the units being offline. So we'll go. Okay, as you can see here, the first device that we added gets green. So that means it's connected. So this is the how you add project. Now that we added like devices, we need to start like a project. You need to either add villa or community. So here in this example, we start with the community. So what you're gonna do is add. This is how you create a company, and then you give it a name. So here it gives you two options. Is it with indoor station or without indoor station? If you select without indoor station, a license need to be used. The license that the distributor gave us. So this is how it works. If you have a indoor station, you will just select indoor station and then give the MAC address of the unit, and you click submit, and no license will be used in this case. So as you can see here, we have now created a community project. So this is the overview. You're gonna see the name, the number of devices, and the number of users, property manager, who created this, and time of creation. And also you'll have a couple options for the operations. So once we started here, we're gonna start creating the buildings. Each building will have a code. So this is how we organize it. We community first, and then we start building. Once you start building, you will have many buildings, and each building you will have like an owner. So they divide the entire community into different areas, as public area, building one, building two. So this is how you organize it, and then you're gonna need to assign each device to each building. So this is just better for the organization. If you have a small project, you don't need to go through all this community. You just need to create like a villa, which is less complicated. You just need to add a project and add the devices. But this in a community project, we have a lot of buildings. We need too much organization, so we need to be careful with this. So once we created the buildings and public area, we go to a public area, to each area, and we add devices dedicated to that area. So here we're gonna select public area and we add. This is where we add devices. Please note that these devices you're gonna add, it needs to be added first in the device library. You cannot add it directly without adding it already. So it needs to be added first in the device Mac library. Uh, so you need to add here and add the MAC address. Select the type. This is an intercom, so you select a door phone, and you select which relay it's gonna be used. This is for the building. We started with the public area. Now we go to the building. This is how you create as well. You create the intercom specified for the building one. So here, once you created building, you're gonna need to create rooms. So for the rooms, you will have to give a room number, a name, and also device network. Is it in the same network or a different network? So in this community, we have like every intercom is not in the same network. They are different. Each apartment have its own network. So in this option, we need to select account code. So it will not be configured with IP code. So if you have a project with the villa, for example, where all the devices are in the same network, you can try the IP code since all the devices are in the same network. So here, when you create a room, you're gonna need to add the indoor station because you already added the door phones. You're gonna need to add the in indoor station name and the MAC address, and here you're gonna select the user the owner house owner information, username, email, and the code area and the phone number. So here, when you create the app user, the app user will receive like an email with the QR code and a link to use to download the Linkville app if it's already not installed. So once installed, you will have the username and the password, and also you will have the QR code. Not this QR code. This QR code shown now in the picture is just to download the app. Below it, you're gonna find the QR code that you can just scan with the app and you can access to the account directly. So you can either use a username and a password, or you can scan. For me, scan is more convenient. So here, how you can add more devices to each zone. For for example, for the building one, you can just go to that icon information and you click there, and then you can add devices. As you can see here, you gonna see in the information you have the intercom devices. Currently we have one device. You can add more devices. You can add in this option. You can add an intercom. So this is how you're gonna add devices to each apartment. Here for the property manager, as we finished now with the installer, we need to create an account for the property manager who's gonna manage all this community. So what we're gonna do is you can go to account and user, and we're gonna have two options: inner user, which is the installer, and the property manager. This is where we created the property manager account. So once added, you can just write an email, and also you can like assign which community or which project. If you have if you have many projects, you will have many here. So you're gonna select the one that this manager is gonna be managed. So in this option, we only have like one. So we're gonna add the community one, and we submit. Again, the property manager email is gonna receive an account, so all you need is to do an activation and you're good to go. So this is as you can see, another different interface, another different options. Here you will have the manager. They will have many options like building to see the building, the residence, each apartment. Access group, they will have like where you can assign pins and card to unlock the doors, and you're gonna see also the employees and the visitors. This is when you assign like people, visitors. You can like create temporary passwords for those people to access to this building to specific parts of this community. So as you can see, this is the interface. Okay, now for the function verification. So first, enter the building number in the intercom. You're gonna need to enter the building number and the room number at the main entrance to call the correspondent room in indoor station and the app. So here at the entrance, we're gonna, for example, do the dial the building number of 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 room. Room is one, and the room number is number building number is one, and the room number is 101. So we're gonna do a combination building one and the number of room, and then the building owner will receive a call in the indoor station and also on the mobile app, since we enabled both of them. So in this, the owner can make a decision either to open the door, hang up, or whatever option. So the building device inputs the room number to call the intercom. So this is the procedure. So once it's dialed, the intercom will receive an incoming call, as we can see here. So the call is going to be, as already mentioned, is going to be in both indoor station and the phone. So once answered in one side, the other one will hang up. So this is the normal behavior. So this is the apartment. If someone already inside the building, they can like call using the button. So the button will be configured automatically when you add it to the community. It will configure the DSQ will be configured with the indoor station extension. So you don't need to do any more like configuration. Once you add it to company to the community, and you assign the building and the rooms, it will all be provisioned, and the DSQ will be configured directly with with its own indoor stations extension. So once it's clicked here again, it's the same as the entrance. It will call the indoor station and the app. Okay, here for the if you want if a house owner wants to do some monitoring, they can add like cameras, multiple cameras. For example, the one in the main entrance and also the one in the building's door. So we have now we have two intercoms that you can like preview. So it will be added automatically to the again. No need to do any further configuration. This is all configured once you create the community and the project properly. So in this case, we'll have two monitoring. You're gonna monitor the main entrance, which is the main entrance of the community, and the entrance of the building. So anytime the user can just click on monitor and view both of the intercoms. This is for the door unlock. Also, the user will have the option to open both of the main entrances. Main entrance again, main entrance. I mean the one outside the entrance of the community. Also, they have the option to open the door directly using this function. So how it works? How this function works? This is configured with the URL to open the door. This is not DTMF or anything. This is just URL you trigger when you press the button. Just to note that the MF will only be used when the door, the TMF, I mean like the password, it will only be in effect when there is a call between the two parties. So if there is no call, the TMF will not work. So in this case, we'll use a URL. This URL is already provisioned from the FCMS, so no need for further configuration. You will have an option to open the main entrance and the entrance of the apartment using this function. Same here in the app, you will have like your devices, and the intercom you will have the options, three options. First one is the monitoring. You can just click anytime you want, open the app and monitor who's in the camera, who's nearby the intercom. You also have an option to call the intercom. And the third option is just to unlock the door. So those are the main options to be used with the app. Here, Property Manager device contacts interface. You can see the contacts of all the devices of the same system. So here, no need to add contacts, no need for a LDAP. Once you have all the products, all the community set up, you just need to go to menu and contacts. This is an indoor station, by the way. And you will have all the contacts. Sorry, this is the console. I'm sorry, this is the console. Here you're gonna go to contacts and you're gonna find all the buildings. So if you wanna call a neighbor or anything, you will have all the devices. Sorry, not all the buildings. This is just for your room. You will have all the options to call. It's either the app, as you can see here, the first one, Eva, is the app. You're gonna need to call the app directly. Also, there is the indoor station, and there is another intercom for the main apartments, and the one in the public area, which is the community entrance. So all the contacts will be stored here automatically. No need to add them. This is also for the monitoring, just one click, and this is in the console, which is the A320E. The manager will have to monitor will have access to see all the intercoms. So and let me see if I have an option. No, there is no option. Once you click on monitor, you will have all the community intercoms. You can view all the intercoms and have all the views. So here's the property manager device can open and monitor the main entrance with one click. So this is data AMF as already mentioned. The property manager can call directly the main entrance and just click open the door directly. So we are finished with the introduction. I hope everything is clear. If it's not, please feel free to drop any questions in the chat box and we'll try to answer as many as possible. So please feel free to ask. And if something not clear, I'm glad to go back and explain it. I will just, for example, open this. Okay, this is good. Uh, okay, for the first question, can a door phone be set up on FCMS as well as restricted to the 3.6? Yes, yes. So the questions for everybody else, can an intercom be set up on FCMS as well as registered to a 3.6 system at the same time? So this is a good question. Usually when you add a device to the FSMS, it gets an account. It gets a SIP account from the FSMS. So it will have an extension. So that means that the SIP line 1 is occupied, but you still have many SIP accounts free to add. So you can feel free to add any accounts and they will work simultaneously, no problem with that. This question is from Graham Simmons. I hope the question is answered, and if it's not clear, just let me know so I can explain it again. You're welcome. Any other question about this? Something not clear? Just let us know. Can the property manager edit their own information, residence name, email? Because when installer does work normally, there is no one living in the room. Yes, they can edit. They can edit their own information, but they cannot like delete or create. But the information can be modified. Just let me check. Let me just double confirm this real quick. Um, just 1 minute. Property manager. No, they cannot do modifications. Sorry. The property manager will do just the monitoring, see the logs and everything. They cannot do like a huge changes on the on the community because that's a role of the installer. Any other question? Is there anybody who already has like installer account and they have any issues with the mobile phone as well, with the Linkville app? Anything not clear on that sense? Also, if anybody is interested on an FSMS account who doesn't have it, you just need to contact us, contact our support or sales robustfanvil.com, and we can create an account for you. No problem. So I have a question. I have already an FCMS account, but no licenses are available. How do I get them? Okay, as already explained, if you have projects with that include like indoor stations, like the monitoring devices, you don't need licenses. But if you want licenses, you just need to contact our sales, so you can purchase the sales to add them to your account. Only have like two options. Either you have like indoor station, you can add them to a project. You don't need any license. But if you want licenses, you just need to contact our sales. They will provide you with details and how you're gonna add them. You're welcome. Any other question? Everything clear so far? So here, Leonie writes it down our emails. As you can see in the chat, you can reach out anytime. If you have any sales inquiries, you can contact the sales. If you have any technical questions, any issue, just send us an email. We'll respond to you shortly. Okay, since there is no more questions, I think we should end this training. Uh, wait, there is another question. Can I use the E320 to broadcast directly? Yes, yes. Yes, you can add like the console. The question here is different than what we have. So I will just share the question with the other people. So can I use the A320A, which is our console phone, to broadcast direct over to PA2 and PA3s by pressing the button? Yes, this is possible. You can once they are connected to the same network, you will have the PA and P3 added to the menu. You can just select them all, or select three of them, or select just two, or whatever you want, and you can broadcast directly, broadcast real-time voice, or you can broadcast music. Also, you can schedule to do some scheduling, like you want to do broadcast at specific time. So this is all possible with the A320. So I hope I answered your question. So as there is no other question, wait. Also, can I broadcast over the route and wave by pressing the button? Yes, yes. You can broadcast audio files. You can add them. You can use a USB file, or you can upload them directly on the console. I would suggest you can just use a USB that has those devices. Sorry, those audio files, and you can broadcast them directly, no problem. If you have any question with, sorry, if you have any difficulties or anything, you just need to contact us on our support email, and we'll help you through the whole process. All right, I think we can end this, and thank you guys for joining us today for this training. I hope it's useful, and I made the points clear. So have a good day, and see you next time. Bye.